Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. We in the building. I appreciate everybody for checking in. One time for the one time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video, and check out our playlist. In addition to that, make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. You can find them at thehealthblaze.com. Use my promo code Goodfella1 Boxing, get 18% off, especially for all my health and fitness nuts, all my people that love eating organic fruits, vegetables, bananas, oranges, asparagus, all that good stuff you dudes eat healthy. Try getting, pretty much all natural with your everyday products like toothpaste, hair pomade, bath bombs, foot soaps, lotions. They got you covered. You get 18% off, and that's in addition to any other discounts and promos they run it on their website. Website and promo code is in the description. I explain more towards the end of the video. But Amir and Terence Crawford, they getting it on April 20th. We told you yesterday that it was announced that Terence Crawford had moved his date from March 23rd to April 20th. They said that was because, in the article I'm linking in the description of Boxing Scene, because they didn't want to put on another pay-per-view the week after Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. And I also think that's the intended time Khan wanted to target. So pretty much Khan had anything he really wanted in this situation, okay? He could have moved the day how he wanted to. So he had more leverage than your average B side. And obviously he could be the A side in this situation, but just knowing the leverage that he had, but a few things came of this, okay? And I'm explaining them after I talk about this. What will be on the ESPN pay-per-view, okay? This is going to be pay-per-view, so that's something else to look at too. I don't think this is a pay-per-view fight at all. Okay, obviously they trying to match what Errol Spence is doing, man, but they ain't going to do nothing but get hurt. They should just use their platform to grow Terence Crawford's fan base by fighting on regular ESPN, but it's something about Terence Crawford that Top Rank and or ESPN don't want to commit to this dude, okay? They don't want to really let him get it in and grow his fan base on ESPN. They'll let Jose Ramirez fight on ESPN consistently. They will let Lomachenko fight on ESPN consistently and not let him go on the ESPN Plus app. They'll let certain fighters fight on there consistently. But Bud Crawford has never fought on there consistently, man. It's either he got to fight on the ESPN Plus app and then he'll fight on ESPN and then they want him to go back on the Plus app. You know what I'm saying? So he's never really consistently got an opportunity to get it in and really put on a string of 3 or 4 fights on ESPN to really grow his fan base like fighting on ESPN should really help him do. So then again, they always want to put Terence Crawford on some type of back of the milk carton type crap. And this is what this is, man. Amir Khan got a good name, but this ain't a pay-per-view fight. This is really an ESPN fight, man. And if it was an ESPN type of fight, I think he'd get a lot of credit. But what they trying to do is trying to match wits with Errol Spence. So once Errol Spence, fight Mikey on pay-per-view, and then once he fights, I think he gonna fight Pacquiao if he beat Mikey on pay-per-view, then probably fight Sean and Thurman on pay-per-view. They gonna try to take Terence Crawford, and try to make him into a pay-per-view star, but they gonna fail miserably. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't keep up with the level of competition that Errol Spence got. So pretty much around the same time he going to be fighting every year on pay-per-view, or this year on pay-per-view, Errol Spence going to have a bigger pay-per-view. No matter how you slice the cake, unless they can get Keith Thurman or Sean Porter to come over there. And I told you guys before that Sean Porter, after he won the belt, he was approached by Bob Arum immediately, man. Not immediately, for them to make a fight and have him sign a Top Rank. But he didn't want to sign with Top Rank. Him and K. Diddy said they were loyal to Al Heyman, and pretty much Top Rank tried to sucker them into a long-term deal with Top Rank, and that's not what you're looking for. If you're getting good money and pretty much fighting who you want to fight and not really having a say-all boss or end-all be-all boss with Al Heyman, you can move how you want to move. There ain't no pressure for you to fight Errol Spence. There ain't no pressure for you to fight, the Cat Pillars. Why would you go to Top Rank where they pick your fights for you and they pressure you to fight, certain dudes? You know what I'm saying? So, so that's what that is, okay? So at the end of the day, he's just going to be trying to, compete with Errol Spence indirectly. It ain't going to work. They should use that ESPN platform and just grow a Bud fan base that way. And then worst case scenario, take them to pay-per-view at the end of next year. But, it is what it is. And this also can mean maybe, you know, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford can meet in pay-per-view this year. If Manny Pacquiao or another pay-per-view worthy opponent ain't there for Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. So, you know, it could mean that as well. But, you know, they offered Amir Khan $5 million guaranteed, plus with some pay-per-view upside. He gonna have some TV money from the UK too. So he gonna probably make some bank. He probably gonna make about $7 to $10 million in this fight, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how well it do in the UK and pretty much how well it do in the United States. He's not gonna get the grunt end of the pay-per-view money. But people forget, this ain't even Terence Crawford's first pay-per-view. He did a pay-per-view with Victor Postol because HBO didn't want to pick up the Crawford and Victor Postol fight. They wasn't into investing into American black fighters. They was on that European invasion, and they didn't believe Victor Postol was a big enough Eastern European name to get it in with Terence Crawford. So they sent it to pay-per-view because they didn't want to pay the rights for the fight for regular HBO. So, and that pay-per-view did horrible. I think like 30 to 60,000, maybe 90,000 pay-per-view buys at the most, you know, but it was a masterpiece fought by Terence Crawford. And maybe that's the reason why people don't bring that fight up. And people was really saying that was the 50-50 fight, some people, because it was on pay-per-view and nobody really caught it, you know, as far as the casual public. And some of the hardcore public didn't even really catch that fight, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, all of a sudden, you know, Amir Khan get a $5 million offer. They lowball Danny Garcia with a $3 million offer. So that just tell you where they stand. They really weren't trying to make the Danny Garcia fight. And pretty much Danny Garcia wasn't trying to fight Terence Crawford. So we move on from there. In a March 23rd fight that ESPN had reserved for Terence Crawford was originally going to be for Luis Clazo. But, you know, Terence Crawford was worried, according to this article, about the backlash he was gonna get from fighting Luis Clazo. And I think they threw a little filler out there, you know, to feel how the press and the media and the fans felt. And he got a lot of backlash. See, Terence Crawford, once again, and I've done a video and I touched on the live stream. I done a video before all this came up, him blowing on Copper Ringer and blowing up on Gervonta Tank Davis and media and fans about them not giving him the credit that he think he deserved. He's a sensitive dude, man. And I'm telling you, he don't need to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? So he want to feel accepted, bro. He one of them brothers that want everybody to accept him, but he don't really realize the position he in as a black man, okay? No matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. And then you look at Canelo Alvarez, no matter what he do, it ain't going to never be good enough. So he figured that out. Him and Floyd going to move how they want to move, okay? They don't going to worry about what other people do or they accept them because they know one thing, these suckers gonna pay to see me regardless, so I'm gonna move how I want to move, and Crawford just gotta accept that. Crawford can go out there and beat Errol Spence, Godzilla, King Kong, Golovkin, Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua, and people still gonna say, well, you didn't beat Deontay Wilder, or people still gonna say like, oh shit, you ain't beat you ain't beat Skeletor. They still gonna pull something out their ass. So at the same time, he got to realize this, man. Okay, peep game. He got to realize that it ain't gonna never be good enough. So you can't worry about what the fans and what the media think, okay? Of course, people's gonna have backlash by you fighting Luis Clazo, okay? Well, the minute you start letting the media and the fans dictate your moves, you know, then you really gonna take an L and you really gonna lose, okay? And that's square business right there, man. But, you know, obviously, this is the guy they paid up to fight Amir Khan. Amir Khan looked terrible his last fight, but people just know Amir Khan. That's why Amir Khan get the more money than Danny Garcia. They think Amir Khan is a bigger name internationally than Danny, but I think Danny would have been a better fight, even though Danny coming off a close loss to, in some people's opinion, to Sean Porter, and Amir Khan coming off a terrible win against Samuel Vargas, okay? But they had targeted Amir Khan when he fought on ESPN Plus app versus Philo Greco last year, okay? When they pulled in the rights to the ESPN Plus app over in the United States, they targeted Amir Khan as the guy they wanted Terence Crawford to fight. They had articles where they was already in talks with him. But peep game, another thing, this just shows you that Eddie Hearn is a liar again. I've done a video on this a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that shows you that Eddie Hearn said Khan can make double fighting Kell Brook in the UK than he can make in the United States fighting Terence Crawford. That's proved to be a lie. That proves to be fiction. Because you telling me Amir Khan gonna turn down about 10 million pounds, whatever it equal out to, not to fight Kell Brook, to go fight Terence Crawford? No, hell no, he ain't turning down double. You know, obviously he making significantly enough or more money to fight Terence Crawford than fight Kell Brook. Now, there are some incentives here. You fighting a pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, in a lot of people's opinion that matter, not these dudes, these fake pound for pound lists. And another thing, you fighting for a title to become a two weight division title holder. So that brings a little bit more incentive than fighting Kell Brook. And if you lose, Kell Brook fight gonna be there, and you'll be able to make the same pay and retire, after this versus Kell Brook. So, like he said before, Amir Khan, Kell Brook is always gonna be there, bruh. He always gonna be there. So, it's no need for me to rush. If I beat Terence Crawford, man, I'm back in the game. I'm back in the Errol Spence. I'm back in the Sean Porter, Keith Thurman race. I'm back at 147 pounds where I need to be at. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, you can't get mad. You can't knock him. You know what I'm saying? It's business. You got an opportunity to fight one of the best fighters in the world. You got an opportunity to face one of the best fighters in the world. So, I ain't mad at him. Man. Get your paper. Try to put your name right back in the race. Try to be a lineal champ. And, Kell Brook going to be there. If you feel, even if he's scared of Kell Brook, I'm ducking Kell Brook to fight one of the best fighters in the game, and Terence Crawford. That's horse shit, man. So, even if he's scared of Kell Brook, he going to fight one of the most, dangerous dudes in Terence Crawford, bruh, right now. So, my personal opinion on that as far as the fight, I think Terence Crawford going to stop him. If Crawford don't stop him, man, I think then a lot of questions going to be raised about Terence Crawford even have his ability of not getting stopped by Errol Spence. If he can't knock out Khan and beat Khan, and it is posing some danger. What if Khan got his rhythm back? What if Khan get his legs back? He got his coach and Virgil Hunter back, and Khan could be a major, major problem, man, with Virgil Hunter back. And what if Khan just puts it all together? His physical is good enough, and he boxes good. And Terence Crawford is like Devin Alexander, which I wouldn't compare him to Devin Alexander, but because Alexander's a southpaw who can't crack, but Crawford could crack a little bit. But what if Amir Khan could take Terence Crawford punches, and he don't punch that hard, and then he got a guy that don't fear his punching power, and he fighting discipline under Virgil Hunter, and he fuck around, and he would be outboxing Terence Crawford, and Crawford don't got enough power to knock out Khan. What if we come to that scenario? This can just really, if Terence Crawford don't stop Khan and beat him in impressive fashion, this is going to hurt his stock versus Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. And people going to be looking at him as an afterthought. But I'll link the article in the description. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group. Also, you can reach out to me, the email. All the information in the description. If you got a video request, question, business inquiry, sponsorship, you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's there as well. Also hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, and check out our playlist that grow every day. A lot of boxing, NFL, NBA, college sports, and much, much more. Also, you can follow us on Twitter as well. And don't forget about the Health Blaze at thehealthblaze.com. Their website and promo code Goodfella1Boxing in the description. Get right, get healthy. They got a lot of natural products from soaps, lotions, bath bombs. You get 80% off my promo code. And enjoy their products, enjoy the discount. And they got some really good all-natural products over there. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.